There's no better way for us to honor QNET's corporate icon, Mahatma Gandhi, than by celebrating Gandhi 150 today, his 150th birth anniversary. On this milestone birthday, we want to recognize the inspiration that was his life, his teachings and their universal impact. Our clarion call to raise yourself to help mankind, Rhythm, was inspired by Mahatma Gandhi's life, and every single Rhythm activity is a homage to him. Let's take a look at these 21 stories of Rhythm undertaken over 21 years of QNET. 1. QNET celebrates Gandhi 150 with a Gandhi Week in Hong Kong. QNET celebrated our humanitarian and corporate icon's legacy with a Gandhi 150-inspired Gandhi Week in Hong Kong. The week of events included, among other things, sharing stories from Gandhi's illustrious life, learning about how to translate his life-changing teachings into real-life actions, and exploring all the reasons why Gandhi is QNET's corporate icon. Gandhi 150 is also a call to action for QNET to contribute positively in the communities we are currently active in. QNET celebrates Gandhi 150 with a Gandhi Week in Hong Kong. 2. QNET City Football Language School to fly underprivileged kids to Manchester for a summer of a lifetime. QNET and City Football Language School are all set to bring in the summer with a unique 2-week program that will help children from underprivileged backgrounds. With the help of Man City's City Football Language School, select children from around the world will be flown to Manchester, where they will participate in a summer of a lifetime. 3. QNET embodies the spirit of giving with over 35 global projects this Ramadan. QNET continued to follow the values of Rhythm this Ramadan 2019 by planning and organizing over 35 community activities in 25 countries worldwide. The heartwarming initiatives allowed us to share the spirit of Ramadan with thousands of people from vulnerable backgrounds and with several communities in need. The activities were the brainchild of QNET staff, our agencies and our everyday heroes or IRs, and saw us touch thousands of lives with a simple act of love and charity. 4. QNET participates in Habitat Singapore's Project Home Works for Gandhi 150. On the occasion of the 150th birthday of Mahatma Gandhi, our humanitarian and corporate icon, QNET offices around the world are paying him tribute through various charitable activities that emulate his principles of service and compassion. In June, the employees of QNET Singapore reaffirmed our Gandhi 150 commitment to support vulnerable persons and families by participating in Habitat Singapore's Project Home Works. 5. 1,500 incredible young entrepreneurs give India a spectacular Diwali. It's the festive season in India with celebrations of all sorts in full swing. An overall vibe of positivity and joy fills the air. The true spirit of Diwali festivities lies in sharing the joy with those who are not so fortunate. To mark the spirit of the season, a group of QNET young entrepreneurs have come together to launch a nationwide program called Spirit of Giving to help out their local communities in small ways. 6. Flood relief in Ivory Coast. QNET donates CFA 5 million to Red Cross. We are absolutely devastated by the recent deadly flood in Abidjan, Ivory Coast. We are grateful to have the opportunity to give something back, and we hope that our humble contribution could be of help to the city that many of our friends and family call home. In efforts to provide flood relief across the nation, QNET has made CFA 5 million donation to Ivory Coast Red Cross. I thank QNET for this spontaneous drive to help the people who need it the most. I strongly advocate for the continuation of the collaboration with QNET, for a long-term project, said Mrs. Khadija Soare, the president of Ivory Coast Red Cross. 7. QNET celebrates Ramadan by helping communities in 13 African countries. QNET, along with its independent representatives and staff, brought joy to underprivileged communities in 13 African countries in concurrence with the holy month of Ramadan. Living up to the principle and philosophy of rhythm or raising yourself to help mankind, QNET organizes this annual campaign to help enhance the lives of many less fortunate families, by providing them with the proper necessities such as food. 8. QNET Malaysia brings Ramadan cheer to over 72 charities nationwide. QNET Malaysia joined hands with Harian Metro, Malaysia's #1 Bahasa Malaysia newspaper, in their HMK Rezeki 2018 charity box program to donate groceries to the underprivileged during the holy month, reaching out to over 72 charities, welfare homes and orphanages nationwide. 9. Rhythm Foundation introduces World Reader Editing Program to rural communities in Ghana. Rhythm Foundation has partnered with World Reader to sponsor an editing program for the Wachihu Community Library WCL in Wa West District, Ghana. The program's objectives are to improve educational outcomes and instill reading habits among children in the Wachihu community through the use of digital content and technology. 10. QNET Malaysia partners up with Ketchera Soup Kitchen for the good of society. QNET Malaysia stepped up its long-standing support to the Ketchera Soup Kitchen KSK through a series of SSR activities last year, involving over 30 volunteers from various departments. KSK is a non-profit organization well known for its community development projects for the homeless and underprivileged by providing food, counseling, and medical care. 11. Rhythm Scholars in Vietnam program aims to empower schoolgirls through education. Upholding our commitment to community development, which aspires to empower underprivileged communities through capability building, Rhythm Foundation has joined hands with Asia Foundation to launch the Rhythm Scholars in Vietnam program. Rhythm Scholars in Vietnam program aims to empower schoolgirls through education. 12. Phase 3 participants successfully complete Maharani Camp program. The Vijayaratnam Foundation has achieved the goals of its three-phased Maharani Camp with a 3-day 2-night camp on leadership development. The camp took place last week at Greenview Farm in Kampung Taran, Negeri Sembilan. It was organized in partnership with the Association of Social Services and Community Development of Gombak and the Hindu Youth Organization of Port Klang. 13. QNET Hong Kong cleans up the coast to help protect the environment. QNET Hong Kong staff and family members and QNET independent representatives, IRs, gathered for a yearly staff social responsibility program in partnership with Hong Kong Cleanup. Hong Kong Cleanup was established in 2000, and began as a simple one-day beach cleanup activity. Since then, it has been renowned as the largest environmental cleanup event in the region. This year's event, which took place last month, saw more than 70 of our volunteers doing their best to help create awareness for a cleaner and healthier environment. QNET Hong Kong cleans up the coast to help protect the environment. 14. QNET Thailand staff brought happiness to underprivileged children. QNET Thailand staff participated in a staff social responsibility (SSR) program called Sea Life last month. The program was organized with Sansiri PLC, one of the top 3 real estate developers in Thailand. The goal of the event was to bring joy and happiness to underprivileged adults and children of Burmese and Cambodian descent by treating them to a visit to Siam Ocean World. Most of the adults arrived from rural regions of their countries to work as laborers in Bangkok's construction sites, while their children, although born in Thailand, are stateless and live with their parents at the sites. 15. Rhythm Foundation supports secondary school expansion in Laos. Rhythm Foundation has joined hands with the Child's Dream Foundation, CDF, since 2016, focusing on social and community development projects. These projects consist of building and expanding schools in remote and rural areas of the Mekong sub-region. There, poverty and lack of infrastructure and support account for low student enrollment in secondary schools. Rhythm and CDF's core objective is to widen access to quality education for underprivileged children living in these communities. This aid ensures that children will be given a strong foundation to support themselves and build their lives in the future. 16. QNET Turkey volunteers with soup kitchen to feed the homeless. QNET Turkey did their bit to uphold the Raise Yourself to Help Mankind principle by volunteering with a local NGO to serve hot soup to homeless people during the holy month of Ramadan. QNET Turkey joined forces with Sorbida Tuzan Alsan Association, a name which translates to add salt to the soup, to get one step closer to our goal of touching 1 billion hearts. 17. QNET Singapore brings joy to senior citizens. QNET Singapore launched the A Packet of Rice project, where volunteers distribute meals and food items to senior citizens who are living in rental flats and are in need of support. Together with the help of Sarah Senior Activity Center, the volunteers from QNET Singapore were able to spread joy and support to Jalan Bukit Merah senior residents. Despite the challenges that they faced, as some of the senior citizens were not open to meeting strangers, the volunteers were still able to extend their help and bring support to the low-earning, single, and abandoned elderlies. 18. Maharani Camp starts off with first batch of teen pilots. The Maharani Camp started their year with 33 students enrolled in the first batch of the Teen Pilot program this month. The students from SMK Abdul Haji Wahab and Sungai Siput attended the 3-day 2-night event held at MH Central Hotel in Sungai Siput. 19. QNET Philippines show their love for the environment. QNET Philippines organized 3 CSR activities in an effort to increase awareness on environmental protection and conservation amongst staff and the local community: a sea turtle conservation program at the Pagkan Conservation Center, a coastal cleanup activity, and a tree planting activity in the Ida community area in Bataan, Philippines. 20. QNET Ukraine spreads cheer among orphans in Kiev. In partnership with our new agency partners in Kiev, QNET Ukraine organized a charity event at Esther Home, a refuge for orphan children and their foster families. QNET staff and independent representatives visited the home to spread laughter and spend some quality time with the 28 children currently living there. QNET Ukraine also presented Esther Home with furniture, household appliances, children's educational games, and daily essentials. 21. QNET Philippines staff don green thumbs fir tree planting CSR activity. Embracing QNET's strong commitment to Mother Earth and adding to our growing list of environmental conservation and sustainability activities, the staff of QNET Philippines took a morning off to get down and messy for the environment. The corporate social responsibility CSR activity at Rainforest, Pasig City, included several hours of tree planting. QNET Philippines staff don green thumbs fir tree planting CSR activity. How are you celebrating Gandhi 150 today? Channel your inner rhythm and honor our corporate icon today. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with your team members. Also, to get the future video updates, don't forget to subscribe my channel and turn on the bell icon.